Okay, we're back up. My lord, why is this so stupid? Every time I switch games, stream crashes. I don't get it. Oh, we're back to shiny hunting Regirock. We're up to 300 encounters. I don't think we'll get 150 as much as I want to. Because of that slight delay with my OBS just crashing everything as it does. It's a great program. But yeah, like when I restarted OBS, it looked like I just didn't even stream for 2 hours beforehand. It reset back to where it was. I don't know, I can't explain it. There will be a lot of me missing these circle pads. So I just gotta get comfortable in the chair after moving. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do this in my free time. I don't think I'd have the patience for it because I'm streaming. It just feels doable. I don't know. But I know it was OBS that screwed everything up because it's the second time that it's done it now. And also when I exited OBS, because it wasn't doing anything, it froze, then crashed, like when it exited. But the light on my camera was still on, so something was still using it. So I had to go into the Control-Shift-Escape, whatever that is. Again, words escape me. English is my first language, but I don't know them. And there was just a ton of OBS stuff I had to close before I could then open it back up again. Very annoying. This better not be a regular occurrence. I'm hoping, not that I think it'll make a difference, but I'm hoping that when I do eventually bother to put in my Ethernet cable, that it'll fix something. But it did also restart my Discord for some reason, and I don't understand how that could happen. Just trying to do the math in my head. Okay, I was slightly off. I was trying to think how many streams it would take if I did 150 encounters. I thought it was 25, but it's 26.6 recurring, so I was a little bit off. Just slightly, so that's 27. If I do it 4 days a week, so then 27 divided by for about, I already did the math like last time or the first time. It's like 6.5 weeks. I've just remembered I've already done the math. Why am I getting an email from Autobahn? I don't think I've ever shopped there. What the heck? They just pop up in the bottom right of my corner. Bottom right of my corner, yes. That is what I'm saying, and I will not correct myself. Far out. It's actually so concerning how much I fumble words. It is very spooky. Dude is not a shiny. But up. Oh. Yeah, so I think I'll buy the rest of the cards that I need on eBay after I get back from the gym. Because I won't get here till Friday at the earliest anyway, with how postage works nowadays. Ideally, I'd like them before Saturday, but I don't think that's going to happen. So yeah, that'll be after 10, because I get to the gym at 9. I'll be just over an hour, so yeah, it'll be like 10:30. I'll deal with that, sort it out. I know one of them is a super expensive one. It's, I think it's Prime Catcher. It's an Ace Specs. Like, they average to around $45, $46, but this one that you can bid on that's currently at $32, and it's got 2 bids on it, and it runs out tomorrow at like 4:18 in the afternoon. Which is annoying, because that's when I'm streaming. So I might have to start streaming a bit late tomorrow. If it isn't already past the amount that I want to spend. But that is a crazy price for a card. But it must be done, because I'm not going to be buying those packs, and I don't think I'd pull them in a pack anyway. I spend more money on packs than the cards, so it's worth it. It's a super rare one. I just struggle to hit this middle one. What is going on? Almost every time. Is my counter working? Oh yeah, okay. I just feel like the math is wrong, like... So I'm supposed to be doing 1... like, just short of a minute? It's really, because it's 619. 19 plus 6. Shouldn't I be on more than 19? Would it be on at least 19? I don't know. Whatever. I've decided, though, I'm not going to bother spending money on Giratina Lost Box decks, just because a bunch of those cards are in the F rotation. At least more than the Chien Pao deck. Plus getting at least 3 Giratina V and Giratina V Star will be... it's like $60. And I don't want that. On top of all of the other ones that I don't have, which is like every single one. So I wouldn't have much time to play it, because the next rotation is in April of next year. So I think if I just do Chien Pao and just hope something else can be put through the deck when Bidoof and Bibarel get rotated. But I'll probably be running something else by then anyway. Because I'm really feeling some of the new masked Ogerpon from the Twilight Masquerade that's coming out soon. And there's the Monkey Dory, which I like. There's the Hisuian Arcanine. It's like I could even run... I mean, it doesn't need to be a Psychic deck, because I can just have Monkey Dory on its own, but do like a Fighting Grass or something, because the Applin and the Diplin go hard as well, with the Thwacky card's good. So Thwacky is a potential to be a new Matang, I guess, and the fact you don't have to evolve it and its ability works well, at least with Diplin. Well, I'll have to do a lot of research on the new cards, see what can work with what. Oh, sorry. I'm doing the math as if I started at 6, not like 10 past. So yeah, we're fine with encounters. Because I just looked over and I saw record time like 14 minutes. And I was like, oh, that's different to the time. Disregard what I said earlier. Never mind. We figured it out. I knew my math wasn't wrong. It's just my comprehension of time. Yeah, I'll do my best to get about 150 encounters. If not, I can always maybe make up for it tomorrow. Just play Let's Go for a little bit less. And hope OBS doesn't crash on me again. I hate that. Hey yo, 321 encounter. That's a fancy number. Doesn't net us the shiny. Next is 333. I'm only half evil. Oh. Remember somebody had a shirt that said that growing up. They wore it quite often and I hated it. It's like, that is not funny. Because they also used to wear it to youth group. There was amusement in that, sure, but I was like, ugh. Trying too hard there, buddy. Buddy, old pal. I think I used up all of my shiny luck back in the day when I got a shiny in my second encounter Lugia in Alpha Sapphire. Not that I was trying for it. I know I've explained this story before and I'm not going to again, but we may be going over odds. We're nowhere near that yet. We'll be good. Another 6 weeks from now is what, like end of June, start of July. Should hopefully have it by then. Because if all goes well, I should hopefully have started TAFE at that point. Yeah. Yeah, I got an email the other day. I only saw it today because it was in my junk. Saying, oh, we've been inundated with applications. We're still processing your request to join whatever course. Keep checking your emails to see if you've been accepted and also check the website. And I was like, oh, thank you for the update, but please just let me start. Please. I quit my job to study. And I quit it quite early. But I couldn't do it anymore. I'm so glad I did quit. So yeah, I'm not sure how TAFE is going to go with like my study and streaming. It shouldn't affect it too much, I don't think. Because I should be able to just do everything during the day before I stream. Because I know it's 3 days full time online and then the rest is my own study. But I don't know how long those classes are online. I think they were maybe 5 hours. I don't know if I read that or if I'm just assuming. So there'd be like 3 days of 5 hours that I have to be online. Hopefully my computer works and doesn't conk out. And then the same amount of time other days, and I can just do that. Literally wake up at 6 a.m. do 5 hours until 11, 6 hours till 12. Have a nap, do whatever, then stream, and then go to the gym. Like, it doesn't affect my schedule now that I'm not working. So really do hope I get it. Although I definitely should check the website, because that email was from 4 days ago, so we'll see. I'm just glad I was looking in my emails and I checked my junk, and I bothered scrolling through the junk because it looked like a junk email, and I was like, no, that's the TAFE. Okay, I didn't click on anything just in case, but pretty sure it was legitimate. At least it looked like every other junk email that was in there, title and everything. Hey yo, welcome in. Ido Hikari, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. We're just out here trying to get this shiny Regirock. We're just over 300 encounters in. About 29 in for the stream so far. I had some technical issues at the start of this, because OBS likes to crash on me when I'm switching games. Yeah, welcome in. How's your day or night been? Okay, we're at 3:30, let's go. Oh, that's not shiny. I'm not paying attention. Sorry. I'm not efficient. Let's keep this going. Come on. I just really want my brown rock to be a slighter, darker shade of brown. Please. Is that so hard to ask? All that I want at this stage. Next will be Reg Ice, but Regirock now, please. The day has been doing well, I guess. Looking for work mostly. How about yourself? I'm glad your day's been alright. Yeah, I hope you get a job, if that's what you're looking for. Definitely. Job market, I guess, everywhere is kind of stupid. Hard to get jobs. I know one of my friends is struggling, even though they have like their whole life experience. Yeah, my day's been fine. Today was sort of a nothing day. I woke up later than I wanted to, and then just went grocery shopping, and then fiddled around on my computer, dealing with, I don't know how you would put it, not business stuff, but life stuff. And then yeah, streamed some Let's Go just before, Let's Go Eevee, and OBS crashed on me, as it always does when I switch games. So I gotta figure that one out. And now we're shiny hunting, because I want to get a shiny living dex, and we're starting with the Reggies. So starting with these full odd encounters before we move on to Dynamax Adventures. I still have to encounter all of the legendaries though, but I'm not going to do it off stream because I don't want to accidentally find a shiny one. Or like any shiny normal Pokemon as well. Because that's only 1 in 100 chance, which is good. Rather than the 1 in 4,000 and whatever. I think it's 4,096. It's either 4,048 or 96. I can never remember. What type of work are you looking for? Just anything? Yeah, that's what I was looking for when I was looking for work. Just give me a job, please. But now I just don't care. I quit my job like a month ago, and now I'm just chilling for a bit. Oh, I missed the 333. Whoops. That was 2 encounters ago. We didn't get it. That's fine. Next one is 369. Again, distracted. We're just talking nonsense. Nope, my boy's not shiny. Regirock does not have a handbag yet. Oh my god, okay. Sorry, my phone vibrated and then I got an email and I was like, what is going on? Just somebody messaging me and I'm getting an email about it as well. Just stupid. Yeah, you big fan of Pokemon, Aito? Do much shiny hunting? I haven't really done much in the past. I did some in Scarlet until I ran out of Herba Mystica. I got maybe 30 shiny to Dunsparce. I guess Dunsparce, then evolved them into the Dunsparce because I was looking for that 3-segmented one. And then I just stopped. I think I would have kept going if I didn't run out of Herba Mystica, but I did. And I couldn't be bothered. Just running raids over and over again to farm Herba Mystica. Like maybe when I get around to shiny hunting in Scarlet, then I'll bother doing that. Or even in my free time, I can put that into that. Put a Herba Mystica farming when I finish Pokemon Pearl, because I'm doing that off stream as well. And I only realized today I can't get shiny Darkrai and Shaman. At least not in Shining Pearl, because I never got the mystery gifts for them. So I'd have to restart my Brilliant Diamond playthrough and do that. Which, oh, what am I doing? Again, distracted. It wasn't shiny. Which I'd be fine with doing, because I don't hold any emotional attachment to that save file, apart from it was the one that I did on stream. I've almost 100%ed it. The Pokedex at least. I just need the Pearl exclusives. That's why I've been playing Pearl. So that'll be that. Yeah, just trade everything into home before I restart it. And then I have to play through it again off stream to get to the Darkrai, Shaman, Arceus. I think they're the only 3 that I need in Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Because I can get Palkia and Dialga and whatever else in here. I don't know if I've been pressing the button. I didn't even know... What did I just do? Did I just fight a Reggie? Did I just restart? Like, what just happened? I need to stop going off in a tangent because my brain cannot handle doing stuff. For work, you're currently looking for graphic design. That's alright. And for Pokemon, yeah, currently playing Violet. Nice. Yeah, I played through Scarlet. I just liked the look of Koraidon better. Okay, I did press the button then. It's just second nature to me now. I don't know if I press it, because I'm not consciously thinking about it. So graphic design work, is that just like in an office? You're looking for like an office type job, or are you still doing like freelance stuff? Because I'm not looking for a graphic designer. Plus, I'm unemployed at the moment, so no money. Because I knew someone back when I was wrestling who was also a graphic designer, and they went through a few jobs. Because I knew him for like 6 years, I think, and then he just stayed at a place for 2 years, went to another place, stayed there 2 years, went to another place. He was still there when I left wrestling. I don't know what he's doing now. He seemed to enjoy it. Office stuff, graphic design. A lot of website building as well, but I don't know if that was just what he did. I don't know too much about it. I just faff my way around Photoshop and those programs. I don't think I used faff right. Yeah, faff around, yeah. That's right. Freelance stuff. Okay. Yeah. That'd be too much work for me, I think. It's fine. That's why I'm going to be studying to do bookkeeping and accounting, because I can do that. I like math. I like numbers. I know what 9 plus 10 is, 21. I can do that. I'm not the biggest fan of fudge, so it won't be fudging any of the numbers, so it all works out, And it's only a 6-month course, which is great for bookkeeping, and then another 6 months if I want to get the accounting degree. Yeah, all of like the Twitch streamers that I know, they just either do their own graphics or they know somebody that does graphics. So yeah, I think it'd be very hard to at least do like the Twitch stuff. I don't know how it would work with freelance business, but it seems exciting. I wish you well with that. How far along are you into Violet? I think I've completed the Pokédex. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I did the main one. Then the first DLC came out. I did all 200 there. Second DLC, I think I've caught everything in the second DLC. I just never bothered shiny hunting. Oh, actually, no, I did get 3 shiny Chespin. I did that off stream though. That took hours. Just setting up the picnic. Yeah, because then I did the Meloetta afterwards, yeah. No, I definitely have all the Pokemon. I just didn't bother doing the legendaries in the second DLC because they're shiny locked and I don't care for that. I already have all of them. I'll probably do it one day. I also need to do the co-op barbecue points for my next legendary unlock, because I think I've done all of the single player ones. And I just couldn't be bothered. Thanks. Yeah, I don't think Twitch would be the best market for it. No. Plus, like, nobody allows self-promoting, myself included. It's like, whenever... I don't know if they're bots, if they're real people, but when they come in straight away with this long paragraph saying like, hey, looking to promote, blah, 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 or looking for graphic designer, I just block them straight away. I don't know. I think a lot of people... I know one of my friends... is it Fiverr? I don't know how lucrative that would be, though. I'm pretty sure it's either Fiverr or a website like Fiverr. They get their graphics done there. I can imagine that being a like fine sort of side hustle, maybe, on top of a regular job or a freelance job. But again, I don't know how that works, so I'm not the one with advice, so I'm just talking. You've completed the base game plus all DLC, nice. Sorry, I'm getting distracted again. In the past, I pretty much played, then stopped once I completed the story. Scarlet will be the first Pokemon game I will complete the Dex in. Not Shiny Dex. That's fair. Yeah, no, completing the normal Dex is fine. Scarlet and Violet's a good one to do, because pretty much all the Pokemon are available. And none of them are super rare. But yeah, that's dope that you're doing your first Dex completion. My first one was Gen 4. That's when I started. I tried in Gen 3. Oh god, I just like did a weird whistle. And Gen 3 with Fire Red. I tried doing that with my brother, but I think either he got bored or we both got bored of it. So we just stopped. And then I did the most I could in Emerald. Never 100%ed it. But I'm pretty sure it was either Diamond or Platinum. I definitely know I 100%ed Platinum. And then pretty much every game after that, I think I 100%ed the Dex. I did in both of Gen 5. Gen 6, I'm pretty sure I did. I had Y. I haven't played Gen 7, so I can't say I did that. Gen 8, Did I actually? Because I only recently played through Shield. Played through Sword, like 2020, 2021. Which is what I'm doing now. Have I caught all of them? No, I haven't, because I don't have Regidrago or Regieleki. I have all of the base ones. I think I have all of the DLC 1, except for Zarude, but I do have that on Pokemon Go. Because I missed out on the event for that. So yeah, I haven't completed Gen 8 Dex. But we're getting there, that's why we're doing this. I'm pretty sure the Regis is the only thing that I don't have. And Gen 9 I did. Scarlet. I do own Violet. I don't know why I bought it. Apart from having the collection. But I did have intentions to play it. But I don't know why. It's not like I need to. Oh, I need a shiny hunt. The future Pokemon. That's fine. I mean, I don't need to because you can do like co-op stuff, but I'd rather just do it by myself because then I don't have to rely on anyone else. I can do it whenever I want. You're back and charged up. Welcome back, Keanu. What's your battery percentage at now? I've just been rambling, honestly, about Pokemon. Nothing else. Okay, so we're about a third of the way to where I want to be at 450. We've got an hour and 10 minutes left out of 2 hours. Sorry. Yeah, an hour, 10 minutes. So that's 70 minutes out of 120. So that's almost half. So yeah, I don't think we're getting to 450 today. 99%? What do you mean? It's only been like an hour. How fast is your phone charge? That's crazy. And did your friend end up, oh my god, that was Saturday. I feel like that was yesterday. Did your friend end up coming and getting his stuff? It takes about 45 minutes to 60 to fully charge. That's crazy. That's good. And Ayo, thank you for the follow, Aito. Appreciate that. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the dojo, as I used to say. God. He did come and get his stuff. Okay, that's good. Glad you weren't just staying up for nothing then. Oh my god, I totally forgot Doctor Who happened. It literally left my mind until this second. I really hope this season's good, because it's not been my favorite so far. I didn't mind the Jinx Monsoon episode. But Susan Twist in the credits? Anybody else see that? Keanu and I spotted it. That was the twist at the end. That's the lady that's been in at least 3 of the episodes now. It's a sad few episodes, yeah. Maestro episode was alright. Yeah, it was alright. I hated the musical number at the end. Or maybe I shouldn't say hated. I wasn't a fan of it. But something else I realized, Keanu, that we didn't discuss. That Harbinger, Harry Harbinger or whatever, he was back, sure, but he was the same age as he was when he first appeared in the 20s to then come back in the 60s. I didn't pick up on that until after we were discussing it. So there's something there as well. Maybe it's just the same sort of Harbinger entity for Maestro to come back, which I can imagine happening at some stage. I didn't realize that either. Yes! Like, that is also part of the twist that I didn't understand to begin with. I really hope the musicals are done, though. It's been way too family friendly for my liking. Guess the first season might just be a lot of build for later on. Yeah. I mean, it is a reboot, like a half reboot. That's why there's a lot of explaining to Ruby what Doctor Who is. Hello, follow and follow back, thanks. What? How's it going, Dark SF07? Hope you're well. Yeah, we're just out here shiny hunting and talking Doctor Who currently. And also, I saw in the comment section on like Instagram or something, I don't know, it was somewhere. Ruby might have like, they might have gone to that baby station because she might be like one of those babies, not necessarily one of those babies, but from like that station in the past. Well, it's in the past of the episode. And somehow got back to 2004, which is disgusting. That's when she was born. Who the heck's born in 2004? That could be the case. Yeah. I'm thinking it might be. But that episode, oh my god. It's just so strange. I was really hoping it was going to be a political episode. It's like, yes, Doctor Who? Changing, but no. And I honestly do think that the next episode is literally just the Doctor will be stood on a landmine the whole time while Ruby tries to get him off. It's like, I'm sure the TARDIS could literally just materialize around the Doctor in between his foot and the mine, and maybe he'd be fine. Hope it's not, yeah. Well, I just don't know what else it could be with that. With the preview. Seeing a lot of people saying they don't like Shooty. I think it's kind of the same as people not liking Jodie Whittaker. Is they're uneasy about what's happened so far, so they sort of blame it on the acting or the Doctor. I like him so far, but again, I don't want to judge anything until I've seen the whole season. Which is why I'm not fully crapping on Space Babies at this moment, but yeah, probably. Like, obviously, haters are gonna hate. Fans who have been fans forever, not everyone, but there's the select few that just don't like new stuff. Which is why I'm trying not to be so jaded, just to see where everything's leading to. Because that's why I didn't like Jodie Whittaker's seasons, is because none of the seasons led to anything. They had so many, like, there was no real overarching story. There was no closure. And then the Flux just led to nothing. Space Baby should have been about the Flux, 100%, and the refugee situation. But it wasn't. It was literally just Space Babies and the Boogie Monster. Spoilers. Which I don't care, because... I don't know. And I don't know, Ruby's not feeling like a new companion. Like, she feels almost too comfortable there. bunch of poo. Yeah. It's like I wanted Jodie Whittaker's episodes to be great, but they just weren't. I loved her as the Doctor. At some points it was annoying though. Like when she wasn't telling Yaz anything. Not even about her liking her, but like just why are we doing this? Oh, no reason. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I hope, because like even season 1 of Peter Capaldi, at least the first couple episodes, I wasn't the biggest fan, but then I did fall in love with his Doctor and is my favorite Doctor. So that's why I'm also not trying to judge completely, because it's Shudi's first season, first couple episodes, and we're back with another showrunner with new money coming in from Disney. So I'm just trying to see how it goes before I set myself up to hate it anyway, which I feel like a lot of these people online are doing. It's like, just wait until everything's out, then we'll see. It's true, she's sort of just like, oh, this is the way it is now, instead of being weirded out about it. Yeah, I feel like she's fallen into it too comfortably. I kind of feel it's believable for her to just accept it, because I feel like if that were me, then I'd be like, okay, cool, this is what we're doing now. I fucking love it. But I'd still have questions like, what is this? What is this? Blah, 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 blah. But maybe they obviously have so much screen time, and she just seems, as a character, too inquisitive to not be asking the question she's not asking, especially about the babies. Like, I don't know if it was in the episode, but like, why are they 6 years old? How haven't they aged? Maybe the explanation was the computer just made them to stay as babies forever. I would be asking more about the refugee situation and be like, that's BS. What do you mean? Like, this story's not over. We need to make sure that they get into that planet, Doctor. Or at least, I don't know. I just feel like she needs to be asking more questions. Just for my benefit. Because I have questions. And the only person that can answer them is the Doctor. Maybe they should have done the first 2 episodes about the babies. No, I still feel like they could have done the babies in 1 episode. Just change the story away from... And again, it's an introductory episode to the new viewers because it's a soft reset about the Doctor being alone in space, being the only one. It's pretty much just Christopher Eccleston again, where Shudi is the last Time Lord that we're led to believe, because the Master off-screen killed all of the Time Lords, transferred them into Cybermen or Cyberlords, whatever. Just because. So it's that. I don't think they did it well enough. The whole, oh, we have to save this because it's the only one in the universe. Just like me. Oh no, we'll save it. Like, leave that a bit further down the line. This should have been a hard political episode. We got babies in space. Why are they 6 years old? This refugee situation. Got the whole flux that has happened, where half the universe just doesn't exist anymore. Or maybe even more. Like, all the Dalek, Cybermen, and Sontarans are gone. Except for literally the next episode, which was the New Year's episode where there was Daleks. But there's always some that survive. Like, fuck off. Chibnall, thank you. But they were just too accepting of it. Like, okay, this is just how it is. That will hopefully come later. Yeah, I hope they just answer questions. And I think that's too much to ask for, which is what I'm asking for, and I guess everybody else on the internet. In the first couple of episodes, in the first season of Shooties. Hopefully he goes at least 3 seasons, if not more. And he just answers all of these stupid questions that came from the Chibnall era. Or at least the ones that didn't get answered. Maybe not stupid, but the questions that didn't get answered. Hopefully he just, now that he's healed, and he can just be like, yes, this is what we are. Because if he's healed, then he'll want to be going to look for that fob watch. Will he not? Like, okay, now that I think I'm ready to find out who I am. Because that's what he's been saying as well at the start. Like, I'm an orphan. I was found by these people. I'm now the last of those people. I don't know who my parents are. We can find out. It's all on that fob watch. 20 seasons of Shooty. I wouldn't mind that. Why not? So long as they bring out a season a year, we'll be good. But I really hope, and again, I'm setting myself up for failure, his is the doctor of answers. Get the answers. We don't have to know, like, what his name is, who his parents are, whatever. Like, I just think the Doctor's going to be a being from before time. Because those do exist. They have existed in classic Who. And just fell out. Like, maybe Doctor doesn't have parents, just is a being that fell through whatever. I don't know. Man is caked, that is true. But I just want answers, because I hate not knowing stuff, and I hate, especially in TV shows, because if this season doesn't do well, if Shooty isn't liked, I guess, then they're just gonna stop Doctor Who, because that's what Chibnall was planning on after the BBC 100-year anniversary. So the only reason why we got more Doctor Who is because I think David... I remember it very vividly, or not very much, even though I listened to it recently. David Tennant did a watch-along thing with somebody, or it was Catherine Tate. It was one of the two. Did a watch-along with somebody with The Runaway Bride. I think it was Catherine Tate's first episode. And that's what got their spark back and was like, hey, let's see if Old Mate will want to do Doctor Who again. And then they went to, I guess, Russell T Davies or whatever, but like, hey, let's get back into this, yes? Because apparently there was no plans, like Doctor Who was going to go on hiatus after the BBC 100-year special. So it's just happenstance that we have Doctor Who at the moment. Could be, I don't know, maybe he's the god of all gods. I don't like that. I think that makes him too overpowered. I still hope with what the Master said, because the Master lies, and the Master made sure to say that in the episode that Jodie Whittaker found out that she was the whatever child. I've already forgotten what the heck it's called. I really hope it turns out to be the Master. Still. I don't know how they would write that in. I think it'd be maybe too much of a turnaround. But that because that can be why the Timeless Child. That can be why the Master's insane, because he has always been the timeless child, and now he's found out that he is, and he's like, what the fuck? Doctor Who could be gone forever. It could. It was going to be. So, like, that's why this season, there's a lot of pressure on it to do well. And I think, like, you can introduce new things, sure, but we need answers. Like, I definitely think they're doing Susan. If they don't, then I'm not married to the idea. But that lady has been popping up in multiple episodes, very obviously. They mentioned Susan in the second episode with Maestro. Like the Maestro episode, not with Maestro. And then there's the twist at the end song. Credits. Lunch Lady. Susan Twist. It's Susan. I don't know why they would bring Susan back. What the purpose would be, apart from a reunion. They'd have to have her die and then regenerate for her to be brought onto the TARDIS. Maybe they could have an older lady as a companion. I don't know how well that would go. I mean, why not? Yeah, they did it with Graham, older man. They even talked about it. Yeah, if they don't, what was that even for exactly? Because I think the only other thing that was like a twist was that kid from the 20s, now in the 60s, Harbinger. But they said it so often in that song, and they just repeated it over and over again. It has to be Susan Twist. Cannot think of it being anything else. At least from that episode. But also, the song was there's always a twist at the end or something like that. So maybe there's a twist at the end of every episode. I don't know. I don't know what the twist was in the babies, apart from the farting spaceship. Also, I did see somebody said all of the fourth wall breaking has something to do with like the Celestial Toy Maker, and like I can't remember exactly. It was like a fine sort of, I don't want to say theory, like hypothesis, but like we're in, because like the Doctor doubled and everything, and the TARDIS got cloned with a toy mallet hammer. Maybe we're in some sort of like offshoot, like parallel universe. Like David Tennant is in his one, and then Shooty is currently in an offshoot until he deals with like all of the toy makers' kids and stuff, and then we'll merge back into it or something like that. Like, I don't mind that theory because I hate the fourth wall breaking. That is dumb. I hate it. We in the toy box. Yes, exactly. That's it. I like that theory just because I don't know what else there would be, and I like it because it makes the fourth wall breaking make sense. Plus, that would also make sense to be in a parallel universe where there's literally no music between the 20s and the 60s. They didn't address that. That might have been an oversight, unless it is in the toy box. But yeah, I think because the TARDIS also made a weird noise when they landed back in 63 before Maestro was defeated, and they didn't address that. So they have to address that in some point. So maybe the TARDIS isn't liking it because it's an alternate unit, like a side universe. We can only hope, Yes. I'm just I don't know what theorizing. We in the toy box of my mind now. I feel like so much stuff just isn't explained ever in Doctor Who. I feel like it used to be in Russell T Davies's first run. I feel like more things were explained than left open. Stephen Moffat's, I feel the same as well, because I'm currently rewatching that. I'm at the start of season 7, I think. Chris Chibnall's only questions, no answers. Which is one reason why I didn't like Jodie Whittaker's run. Nothing against her. I thought she played the role brilliantly. And then I feel like we're getting the same because Chris Chibnall's stuff still hasn't been answered. But also, we're reintroducing... We've got new concepts. It has to be fresh because it's new. Soft reset, blah, blah, blah. But if we don't get the answers, or at least some answers, or at least a tease that in the next season there'll be more to the same stuff that will eventually get answered, then I think it'll be shit. Because I'm sick and tired of getting my hopes up to have just be like, are you finally gonna answer these questions? No, it's just more and more fucking questions. Chibnall, thank you. I hope we don't get a rerun of that. I know it's a lot to expect Russell T Davies to answer all of Chibnall's stuff whilst also doing his own stuff. But we can get stuff here and there, like Space Baby should have been so much fucking better than the shit that it was. Like, you could even compare it to the Adipose episode, because they're sort of also space babies, little fat things. But there was an enemy. There's a clear enemy. They got defeated, and the space babies went home. I'm not remembering the entire episode. But Space Babies, again, more questions. Chib was not thinking. No. But yeah, I hope my incoherent ranting sort of makes sense with the Doctor Who stuff. I don't know if I can expand on it anymore. But if we're not in the toy box, then what's with all the fourth wall breaking? Because this ain't no Rick and Morty shit. Bro is never gonna get shiny. Keanu, we are 390. I missed 369. We're 391 in of a potential 4,096 or something. And that's if we stay in odds. Too many already. I mean, true. But we have Regirock to do. We have Regice, Registeel, Regieleki, Regidrago. Then Regigigas. Then we have Virizion, Terrakion, and Cobalion. There's 9 that we're going to be doing this shit with. We're going to be doing this for years. Well, not years, hopefully, but... It's like 6.5 weeks. If I stream this 4 days a week with 150 encounters, And that's up until about 4,000 encounters. So that's us getting it below odds for each of them. So 6.5 weeks. Well, 6 by 9 is 54. So that's 54 weeks, and then there's the half. Let's go 7. So 7 by 9 is like 63. So like 63 weeks for all of these at 4 days a week. That's over a year of doing this. Not just on the 1, on the 9. I think Regirock might have a better odds though, because it's not like this. It's a Gigantamax, but huge. Yeah, so I'm committed. We're doing it. I want that shiny Dex. Should just hack. No. It's got to be all legitimate. I have to be able to put them into Pokemon Home. And be able to show off my effort. We've got, what, 56 more encounters until we've done 150. There's 40 minutes left. We might get close. Because I want to stop at 8. So even if we're a few behind, I don't mind stopping. Because I want to get ready and go to the gym as soon as I can after stream. I still got to eat. Oh my god. Oh my god. I still got to eat. I stretch at home, so eat, stretch. Get my bag ready, get changed, whatever. Nah, hack is death the way. Not at all. You are incorrect there, sir. Because it's not just the point of having the shiny living Dex, it's the point of doing it. Doing it myself. Getting there. Getting as close to it as I can of all the 1,000 and something Pokemon that are available so far before my death. In like 3 weeks of just old age. You hack it yourself. I mean, true. That is true. You're not wrong there. Do you imagine if I just predicted my own death, like the 3rd of June, because that's 3 weeks from now? Keep it in your calendars just in case I do. Then you'll know I was somewhat psychic. Already done. Amazing. June 3rd, 2024. Kanji dies of old age. I mean, the average age of, like, not even cavemen, but, like, I suppose with all of the infantile death, back when healthcare wasn't a thing, and cleanliness wasn't a thing, average age was like 30 odd something, so... I definitely think back then I would have died at 30, so... So we're getting there. Oh, it's so hard to open a water bottle with one hand. But we did it. Dub, yes. You've beat that life expectancy by about 50 years already. At least. At least 50 years. You are correct. Yep. So we're going strong. Looking good for 80 odd, I think. Hey yo, encounter 400. Is this it? No, okay. So it's been about an hour and 15 minutes. So that's 100 encounters in 75 minutes. So 200 encounters would be in 150 minutes, which is 2.5 hours. We're only going just under 2 hours. I want to get 150. We'll get close. 35 minutes to get 50. I started late because OBS crashes as it always does. Bree was right about what? Bree's never right, how dare you. Oh. Oh, you're making me move. If we got money for each time you missed the middle dot, we'd be rich. That is very true. I mean, I certainly wouldn't be paying you. Because then I'd definitely try to hit the middle one every time. But I do miss it. A lot. I don't know why. It's just a thing that happens. I'm gonna blame the joystick. It's definitely not me. No. Fuck. Fuck. How am I missing it? That was like 3 times. I swear that wasn't on purpose. There's $3 for you. Lamau, yes. Maybe if you were paying us, you'd save time by not missing as much. I don't think that would help. As much as I would like it to help, I don't think it would. Because then I would take longer, because I'd want to... Oh my god. It's like, I don't know how that one went off. Because I'd take my time lining it up, making sure I didn't do it. Didn't miss it. Maybe, yeah. But even then, I'd have to pay, like, everyone in chat $1 every time I missed it. So depending how many people is in chat, I could be out multiple dollars. Just me and Bree, yeah. See, that was perfect. Oh, but to counter that, every time that I do hit it, get a perfect run like that, then you guys have to pay me $1. How do you feel about that? Then it's fair. I think you miss more than you hit. I think so as well, but that at least, then it would at least be less money coming out of my pocket. So I'd still owe you guys, but see, there's another one, but I wouldn't have to pay you as much. Like for every 5 that I miss, I hit 1. You'd be rich, but not too rich. Exactly. Exactly. Just trying to keep a few dollars in my bank account. Did I press the button then? I don't know if I did. I have no idea. Neither do I. Because I went to press it when I opened the game, and I was like, no, that's not when I press it. Did I press it? I don't know. Oh well. We might be at least 1 off. I'm missing it every time now. If only diagonals weren't in a game. I'm going to say I pressed it. I think I did. I'm not going to put money on it, but here's hoping. You'd still be pretty rich, yep. So if we went 4,000 encounters and I missed, or I hit every 5th. So that means I would get 1/5 of 4,000 back, which would be something like 600 and... No, it's 800. What the fuck am I talking about? 5th of 400 is 800. So I'd only have to pay you guys 3,200 each, which then means I'm saving myself 1,600. You'd have to go on a payment plan. Oh my gosh. Dental plan. Lisa needs braces. Payment plan. Kaji needs Pokemon cards. Nah, I just have to sell all of Bree's Pokemon cards and then I can pay you to both. I know where she lives, until Saturday at least, when they move. So I have a few days to go in and steal her Pokemon cards. Oh my god, it's fucking every time now. For real, that's all it takes, yes. She's got a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards as well, so maybe I can sell those too. I'll just take every single trading card in their house. First edition Blue Eyes. Nah, I'm pretty sure Kaiba has the only ones of those. He destroyed every other one. Who was the one that threw them off the ship? At the... when they were going to Battle Island or whatever. Dual Island. I can't remember. Might be right. Pretty sure he hunted those down. Weevil! Oh yes. Weevil Underwood. What a bastard. Bree would do that to me, 100%. Both somehow make it to Worlds. Flight over. I don't know how. Somehow it's just walking behind me, reaches into my Travelon, takes them, and just chucks them into the engine. They'd have to ground the plane, of course. But then all of my cards would be destroyed. Not how it's spelled, but yes. Yeah, I think it's... Isn't it like 2 E's or something? Like Weevil? I don't know. I know it's a play off evil and we, because the lad's into piss. But get on the yacht, yeah. It was like W-E-A-V-E-L. Something stupid like that. So they're making a name. Call him Pissbug, yes. God, I really want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories now. On the PS1. Such a good game. Never finished it. I always got up to, like, close to the end of the game, that temple, where you fight the first, like, grass sort of guardian dude. I could never beat him. I don't think I ever did. I'm pretty sure my brother beat him, but I don't think we ever got past the next guy. So that could be cool. Do that on stream. Which game? Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. On the PlayStation 1. It's great. I still got the disc for it. I hope it works. So we got 35 more encounters in 25 minutes. I think we can do that. Maybe. That game is nuts. It's great. Never beat the guy, the main villain, because you verse him at the start, of course. But then you can verse him. Well, you don't have to verse him, I don't think. Or maybe you do. I don't know. There's somebody that's optional, and it was very annoying when I'd forget to do it. Because he would have good, like, low tier cards. But yeah, the main villain, could never beat him in the replay. Is that the one that follows no real rules? I think so. Which is what always confused me with the card game and the TV show. Because you could just, like, flip up 2 or even 5 cards, try to fuse them, and then they would either fuse or they would just get banished. At the end you have to beat like 6 guys in a row. Yes! At that temple! Could never do it. I could never beat the first guy. It's crazy. I love that game though. It's probably one of my favorite games, at least from my childhood. Sunk so many hours. And then when I get up to that point, we restart. Do it again. Speedruns of that game are nuts. I love watching them. I've never seen it. I'm pretty sure Breeze mentioned it to me before. I need to watch it. I need to watch a speedrun because I cannot imagine somebody speedrunning that game. How do you do it? There's a molded shop that makes it easier, but otherwise you have to go. You have to go for like 9 hours trying to get the right cards. Oh, modded. Do they mod it? Oh, otherwise, sorry. You're saying 2 different things. Yes. Just farming opponents. That's literally what I used to do. Get to the point in the story where you need the cards that you need, and then farm the opponents. And also, with the codes on the actual cards, we used to put those in, because they worked. Unlock the cards. Oh, next one's 420. Let's go. There's a modded list and unmodded. Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, you always wanted that red dragon. That red lightning dragon. I'm doing that on my DS Yu-Gi-Oh game. Oh my god. Twin-headed thunder dragon or something. That was like one of the best cards. Okay, it's 420. Gonna do it for us. Yeah, that's the one, yeah. Nope. Okay. Or like Black Forest Dragon, I think, was another good one. Obviously Blue Eyes was out of the question. Plus, I don't think you could mix into Blue Eyes Triple Dragon. What the heck is that called? Ultimate Dragon. Unless you had like a card, maybe? Because if you try to mix two, it doesn't work because you need all three to mix together. It's a great game. It is. It's fantastic. I love it. Blue Eyes Triple Dragon. Yeah. That's it. The Blue Eyes Triple Dragon. There's 3 of them. 3 heads. It's a Hydra. It's Kaiba's favorite. I loved the Harpy cards. And Summon Skull was another good one. Dark Magician, of course. I had a crush on him growing up. Harpies were OP as. Yes. Harpy Sisters. Harpy's Feather Duster went off. I hated that. Just like, yep, get rid of all your magic and trap cards. Oh, great, thanks, loser. Now I'm not gonna win. Like Raigeki, the Dark... I think it was Dark Hole. I don't think it was Black Hole. Those environmental ones were very annoying to come up against. For early game, yeah. Dark is nuts, yeah. You had a crush on Dark Magician girls doing the same boat. Oh, unbelievable. Yep, I'll take one, you take the other. That's fine. Is there like Luster Bee Dragon or something? Luster Dragon, or just Luster Dragon? I don't know, I'm just remembering words. There is Luster Dragon, okay. Good. I don't know what it looks like. Because I know there's that Bone Dragon that mixes with that other sort of night guy. I think they did it in the anime, but also I'm pretty sure it's in Forbidden Memories. Confuse them, they make a big one. Where he's just riding the dragon. Summon Skull? No. Guy the Fierce Knight, yeah. That's it. Trying to think. I used to always make those sort of... There's like 3 sort of fairy elf girls. There's one that had like 0 and then 2000 defense. One that had 2000 attack, 0 defense. And then there was like a sort of autumn lady. I used to fuse for those all the time. Oh, Baby Dragon and Time Wizard, I think. Those were a good fusion. Oh my god, I missed the first one. Gemini Elf. I think that's one of them. That sounds familiar. But yeah, I'd be keen to just farm Seto Kaiba so you can get blue eyes. Just do that on stream, if that's how you get it, at least. I'd have to look up where to farm different cards, but do it. I will. I'll do it eventually. I don't know when. Because I don't really want to set up any of my PlayStations because my desk is already a mess with everything that's already on it, and I don't really have space. It's like maybe if ever I move or if we stay here for another year, then I'll think about rearranging stuff. Pretty sure you can get every card from the shop, but it's RNG. I don't even know what shop you're talking about. I don't think I ever bought cards from a shop. Maybe if I see it, then I'll recognize it. Is it like dailies? It changes every day? There's a vendor you can get cards from. Okay. How do you buy it? Do you get money? I mean, I'm not remembering how the mechanics of the game works. Just actually playing it. The cards update when you beat people. Oh. Okay. Is that the modded shop or is that the normal shop? So we've got 15 minutes for 22 encounters. We might get there. That's the regular shop. Okay. How far into the game is it? Because I know the shop gets... Oh yeah, there is. I think the shop gets destroyed at one point. There's one immediately, yeah. Then you progress through the game, and then you go, like, into the future or back in time or whatever to one of the duel events. And at some point, I'm pretty sure the shop gets destroyed. Yeah, because you earn those stars from battling. You get so many for like winning or doing well because you're graded per match. And that's how you buy stuff. Right. Because they're the stars you get on the dual island, but they just made it currency. Pretty sure that's how that works. And you use them to buy cards. I think the modded shop allows you to either buy all cards or have a high chance of them appearing in the shop. Yeah, I don't think I'd do modded because I'd have to set it up on PC. I'd rather just play the game if it works, hopefully. The really, really good cards don't appear in the regular shop. Oh, you've got to farm for those. That's fine, we can do some farming. I played Farmville back in the day. $18 more in 12 minutes. Nah, we're gonna get close. Hey, no. Press wrong button. I think the farming is real tedious because you have to beat them over and over. That's fine. We'll just get super lucky. It's like you said, if it's only 9 hours, then let's just do that. I'll just do what the speedrunners do, but at my own pace and not in one stream. Speedrunner, oh, I'd have to learn the game. Oh. So if you lose in any of the final 6 fights, you restart. Yeah. Sucks. That's why I never finished the game. And then you're back to grinding out those cards. You gotta hope you get a good like starting deck as well. Because I had some runs where I just started with nothing. Like nothing that merged with anything that I knew of at least. And it was just dreadful. Sad times, exactly. And you gotta make sure you, I don't know if it's your grandpa or like Yugi or something in disguise. Somebody with like a rap mask on. At the very start, you gotta fight them so you can farm the little cards. There's been a couple times where I forgot. And then I said, screw it, let's just keep going. And then I needed those cards and I didn't have a way to get them. And I was like, oh. Idiot. Ruined, exactly. Could even do the old 100% try to farm and get every single card. Buy every card that you can. Farm the rest. I'm sure there's a speed run for that. 100%. Yeah, card decks. I feel like once I get to this, once I get the shiny, we get to it, I won't know what to do. I've forgotten how to play Pokemon because I've just restarted a million times. But hey, we're already a 10th of the way there. It's pretty good. And that's to stay under odds. Could happen beforehand. You wish they'd release a new Yu-Gi-Oh game. One with a story like that would be dope. That's different to like the online where you verse actual people. I'm pretty sure they released one like before 2020, didn't they? Because I know there was one on the Xbox. I was gonna get it, but I thought it was too much of an effort to get the achievements or something, so I never bothered. Master Duel was the most recent one. It's free and online. Right. That's... yeah, not an actual like story game though. Like before I got into Pokemon, years ago I was thinking about getting into Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I think the Yogscast were playing it. I think they had like they did an ad for it. And Bree was playing it at the time as well. And so I watched Bree stream it like once or twice or something. And she just lost so many on turn 1. And it took forever to get there. I was like, this is not the Yu-Gi-Oh! I remember. It seems way too complicated for me. I'm not doing that. So. before that was Legacy of the Duelist, where you played through all the series. Oh, that might be the one that I was thinking of. That's where you can't play the new cards. I just use the old stuff. Yeah. Was Legacy of the Duelist good? Because I only watched through the original anime. And then I think Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, was that the next one? Or DX? I watched some of that when it was first on TV, but I just didn't watch much of it. GX was the second series. Yeah, okay. I watched some of that. I don't think I got through the first season, though. Those are like back in the day. Back in my 60s. Because there was that 5-headed dragon. I remember that. I'm pretty sure that was in the second series. Maybe even the third. I don't know. I know I've caught an episode here and there of different stuff. I might look at getting Legacy of the Duelist then. I think when it gets to Zexal, it becomes DLC though. I don't know what that means, so sure. Are they still running the anime? They still making new stuff? And are they winning on turn 1? Just sending people into the Shadow Realm instantly? Legacy of the Duelist. In the tab for me to search later. The anime's still running. They aren't winning on turn 1 though. Okay, that's good. The only acceptable turn 1 win is Exodia. You cannot tell me otherwise. Zealand was the most recent series at the time of the game's release, so it was added as DLC. Okay. That's supposed to be Zexal. And also the next few series as well, I think they stopped though. That sucks. Maybe they're planning for like another game with the newer series. So they're just banking them. Zexal keeps changing. That's fine. I understood. Yeah, if you know what shiny Regice looks like, because that'll be after Regirock, then you'll know we'll be in a world of hurt, because it looks almost exactly the same as regular Regice. I might even look up again whether I need to do the dots. I'm pretty sure I do. Every time. Yeah, that's pain. Yep. Because Registeel is at least green, as opposed to silver. And I might only do 2 more. And Regilecky, it's like piping is white instead of blue, I think. So that's kind of easy to look at. And I think Regidrago might be another annoying one. I'm not sure. Pretty sure Regigigas is easy to see. And then the Swords of Justice are fine, because Virizion pink, and I don't know about Cobaline or Terrakion. Yeah, I'll do one more. And then, once all of those are done, all 9, we will move on to Dynamax raids. Where we have 1 in 100 chance. We just got to be able to defeat them. Surely you go until 450. Oh. I guess. There's only 3 more after this. I wanted to finish at 8 though. Fine, we can do it. So that'll be 150 for this stream. Just turn off your clock. Sure. It's 8 o'clock now. It'll be 8 o'clock forever. Freeze time. Exactly. Easy, yeah. We might even get it in these next 3. Oh, I missed 444. Again, not paying attention, just talking. Biggest yapper. Oh my gosh. Only when I have somebody to yap to. Nah, you'd still yap. I mean, I do. Welcome in, Derpy Boy 1121. How are you? You've literally caught us on the second last. I guess now up to the last hit for the night. Hope you're well. Sorry to love you and leave you. And well, how are you? Oof. Yeah, doing well, thanks. Yeah, I gotta eat and then get ready for the gym. After this last one. However, I will be doing the same thing again tomorrow. So, thank you for the oof. So 2 hours of Let's Go Eevee and then 2 hours of this. I'm about to sneeze. It's in my nose, I can feel it. Okay, number 450. Is not a hit. That's fine. But I missed 50 times just now. I'm so bad at hitting those circles. Oh! I haven't gotten up in 4 hours. Holy heck. Okay. Well, thank you for joining. I'll see if anyone's on. Nope. Okay, I don't feel like raiding tonight. That's fine. Dub stream, thank you. We'll get that shiny eventually. First of 9. Yeah, same again tomorrow. So 4 PM start. Let's go Eevee, and then we'll switch. Hopefully my OBS won't crash again. It loves to crash when I switch games. And then 6 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time for some more Regirock hunt. It's in the Discord. I did update my schedule. It's pinned in the announcements tab. Discord. Oh, and then Discord. Sorry. Yeah, in the announcements tab. So I'll update that when I change games. Yep, that's me done. Thank you for joining. Thanks for the follows. Chatting, liking, supporting me. Appreciate it all. And I will catch you guys next time. I'll see ya.